This is what to post on LinkedIn to get noticed. LinkedIn has been a game changer for me, and it can be a game changer for you as a job seeker too. Posting content can be a really powerful way to get discovered by recruiters and hiring managers. By the end of this video, you're going to know what to do before posting content on LinkedIn, the benefits of posting on LinkedIn, 3 painless content posting ideas, and how to follow up. This is Career Interrupted. I'm Shauna, and I want to help you get the job of your dreams no matter your race or where you're from. This is the career channel for professionals who value diversity and inclusion. Make sure to hit subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post a new video. When I was on maternity leave, I decided I didn't want to go back to my corporate job, and I decided I was going to start my own business. I didn't know exactly what that was going to look like. Sometimes I feel like I still don't, but I knew it was going to be something in like career coaching in the HR space. What I didn't know for sure was that having a personal brand would help me to attract clients because people would see me as credible. Given my line of work in HR and career coaching, LinkedIn seemed like a natural fit for me in terms of a social platform to get active on. So I got to work. First, I worked to achieve all-star status on LinkedIn. This basically means completing my profile so there was enough information in it that I would appear in any sort of relevant searches people were running. I made a full video on how to achieve LinkedIn all-star status, and I will link that here. I was out one day while I was still on maternity leave with the stroller and the baby, and I ran into this former colleague of mine, and she was like, "Hey, it looks like business is going great. I saw you on LinkedIn and I saw your website." I did not, in fact, have any sort of business yet. I just had a LinkedIn profile and a website. My online presence told a whole different story. What story is your online presence telling? Is it a fairy tale or just a bunch of blank pages? Comment fairy tale or blank pages. What to do before posting content on LinkedIn. There are 2 basic things you should do before you start posting content on LinkedIn. The first thing you want to do is get that all-star status that I talked about. Check out my video on that topic. You want to make sure if you're posting something and someone clicks over to your profile that you actually look credible. That's especially true if that person that clicks over to your profile is a recruiter or a hiring manager. The second thing you need to know before you start posting content on LinkedIn is what your goal is. The last thing you want to do is start posting a bunch of random content that does not help you to achieve any sort of specific goal. The benefits of posting on LinkedIn. Posting content on LinkedIn can really elevate your personal brand. And what's really impactful when you're looking for work is you can actually move from telling the recruiter about your skills and credentials to showing the recruiter your skills and credentials. Consider this. On your resume, you might say you've got really great, strong design skills. On LinkedIn, you can actually post and showcase a piece of your design work. You're moving from asking that recruiter to take your word for the fact that you're a strong designer to showing them that you actually really are. And that's really, really powerful. Imagine a recruiter visits your LinkedIn profile after reviewing your resume. You've got an opportunity to really amp up the experience for that recruiter to move them to seeing your specific skills and qualifications. 3 painless content ideas. Before posting on LinkedIn, go back to those goals that you have set. What are you actually trying to achieve? Are you trying to build your credibility, showcase a specific skill, beat some bias in hiring? Make sure everything you're posting aligns with whatever that goal is for you. Post only what feels right for you, and I wouldn't try to really force anything that doesn't feel authentic. And if it feels painful, don't do it. Idea 1, write an article. On LinkedIn, you can basically write a blog post. They call it an article, and this attaches to your profile. Maybe you've written something in the past that you're really proud of that you could repurpose for this article on LinkedIn. Maybe it's a piece of schoolwork that you're really proud of. It doesn't have to be specifically from work. It just has to be something that showcases your knowledge and your writing skills. Go to a site like pexels.com and find a stock image to put in the banner of that article. It will look beautiful and polished. You are looking professional. At the end of your article, make sure to list your contact information or why someone would want to reach out to you. This way, if someone clicks over to your article, they read to the end, they think you're impressive, they've got some sort of call to action and a way to reach you. You might consider pinning this article to the featured section of your profile, and that creates a sort of portfolio for anyone who's coming to check out your profile later on. Content idea 2 is to share a piece of industry news. So you've just read this great article about changes in the tech industry, and you're in the tech industry and you thought the article was really cool and relevant. Share the article to your network. What you don't want to do is just blindly share it and not give any sort of context or flavor or your perception or opinion of the article. What you do want to do is add a little paragraph about why you're sharing this article, why you think it's relevant or not before you click to post. Content idea 3 is to share a video. Showing yourself on a video can build credibility and really impress the recruiter. Sharing a video might actually be a really helpful way for you to overcome potential bias in the hiring process. Imagine you've got stellar communication skills, but also imagine that your name might hold certain sets of assumptions about those English speaking skills because of where you're from, for example. Not right or fair, but that is very real. Now show up on video and demonstrate those great public speaking skills, and you have potentially just kick that bias to the curb. Now, I'm not saying it's right or fair that bias is in the process, but I'm saying as a job seeker, there are ways to leverage tools like video to beat some of those biases. You could also use video to share a little bit about your background and experience. We know for sure that video is the most engaging thing on social media. I don't know what the measures are for a recruitment process, but we generally will know, like, and trust people more if we see and experience them on video. This can be a really, really powerful tool for a job seeker. Take that video, pin it to your featured section like the article as well. And now you've got another great element for your professional portfolio. This is how to follow up. Getting engagement on LinkedIn, don't even get me started. It can be totally tricky. So if you are getting comments on your videos, make sure that you reply to them. Likewise, if you are getting, if you are getting likes on your video and perhaps that's someone that you're not connected to already on your LinkedIn network, a good action might be to follow up with them in a direct message to ask them if they'd like to connect. This is especially true if that person is a hiring manager or recruiter that could have influence over you getting your next job or even connecting you to that person that's going to get you your next job. Okay, so that day I was out with the baby in the stroller. I did not have a business, right? But over time, I actually did. LinkedIn will always be near and dear to my heart. It was through this platform that I actually acquired my first one-on-one coaching clients. Marketing and building your personal brand is hard, but if you set some clear goals and set some expectations for yourself around consistency, you will absolutely get results. And if you're consistent with posting and creating content that can be engaging and build your credibility, you will get noticed by recruiters. Who knows, maybe that next inbox message is from someone who is looking to hire you. Make sure you download the free LinkedIn connection request templates. They are perfect to help you out when you're sending cold connection requests and you don't know what to say. Make sure you look for the link to that in the video description. Okay, and that is what to post on LinkedIn. Make sure to subscribe if you found this video helpful. This is the career channel for professionals who value diversity and inclusion. Thanks so much for watching, and peace out.